Hi there and welcome along. In this video we're taking a look at the Picture House at 8889 Allardyce Street, Stonehaven in northeast Scotland. Some 15 miles south of Aberdeen on the northeast coast of Scotland, Stonehaven is a small town famed for its picturesque harbour, weekly market and clifftop walks to the nearby castle. In 1913, the first purpose-built cinema in the region was the Queen's at 88 to 89 Allardyce Street in Stonehaven. By 1936, the Queen's was feeling every bit of its 23 years old. It was built in the silent era. It was old-fashioned, it was outdated, and it closed. Now, demolition of the Queen's took place in May 1936, and it was replaced by the construction of the new 1,000-seat Picture House Super Cinema. Architects were the firm of Leslie Rollo and D. Paulson Hall of 146 Union Street, Aberdeen. The cinema seated 350 in the balcony and 650 in the stalls. Those figures are approximate. The proscenium was 34 feet wide, and a small stage allowed the cinema to have live turns, if required, with dressing accommodation in the backstage area. It's a point of interest that two men employed by a local firm on the construction of the Queen's cinema 23 years previously were also employed on the construction of the Picture House. They were Joe Grieg, foreman, and Mr. James Taylor, shop foreman, with R. Thompson and Son, joiners of Stonehaven. The entrance to the Picture House cinema lay beneath former flats, which were incorporated into the balcony lounge area. A small brick tower rendered in cream cement and modelled in the Art Deco style was affixed to the fascia above the entrance. Now, sadly, this was not completed until a week after the cinema opened. Behind the modest frontage, the vast bulk of the auditorium stretched down almost to the seashore. The foyer boasted mahogany panelling and 3 mahogany doors which led to the stall's vestibule. Here the mahogany is relieved by striking chromium-plated mountings, and they do look good. In the auditorium, the proscenium lighting emanated from vertical and horizontal troughs finished in silver. The walls of the auditorium were finished in rose pink, and the ceiling was in cream. From the lower foyer, the main staircase rose on either side of the paybox to a small landing, then split right and left to lead to the balcony foyer, where a central entrance to the balcony gave an impressive first view of the auditorium. The balcony foyer housed a cloakroom as well, and the stairs to the projection room, which was intentionally constructed detached from the main building. The projection equipment, we're fairly certain, were Westrex Weststars with Westrex sound heads. The seating in the stalls was installed to standard legroom measurement for that time. In other words, not a lot. The seating in the balcony was planned to provide far more knee room than any other cinema in the north-east of Scotland. That's a real luxury for that particular point in time. The stairs, upper foyer and balcony were all laid with top-quality Wilton carpet in green with flame tones. Rubber flooring was used in the lower foyer and around the passageways of the auditorium. The rest of the auditorium being laid with cork carpet. The screen curtains were silver satin. The front tabs were in velvet, as were side legs and valance. And the outside canopy proudly incorporated, would you believe it, Stonehaven's first ever neon sign. Pretty good, huh? The Picture House opened for an invited audience only on Monday, August the 3rd, 1936. James R. Donald of Donald Aberdeen Cinemas Limited was in attendance, and the opening ceremony was performed by Provost Thompson. Also present was Leslie R. Rollo, the architect for the scheme. Due to the very large number of invitations sent out, members of the public could not be admitted until the Tuesday evening. Alexander Sandy Matthews, assistant manager at the Donald-owned Astoria, Aberdeen, was promoted to the manager at Stonehaven. On opening, there were 3 uniformed page boys, Sandy Raitt, Jimmy MacDonald and Andy Simpson. Sandy Raitt later became an attendant doorman, and later still, he was a projectionist. Andy Simpson eventually rose to manager, a position he held until the cinema unfortunately permanently closed. More on that later. The film screened was Jack Hulbert in Jack of All Trades, with Charles Starrett in Gallant Defender. Normal admission prices were 6pence, 9pence, a shilling and 1 and 6. That top price of 1 and 6 is equivalent to 7.5 today. Although Stonehaven was outside the pre-release area, the Picture House was assured that films would be transferred there directly after their Aberdeen run. Now, with a population of just over 4,000 people, Stonehaven's new 1,000-seat Picture Palace may have seemed a little bit over-ambitious. However, in the pre- and post-war years, the town attracted huge numbers of summer visitors. Coupled with a large rural and farming catchment area, the cinema enjoyed many years of good business. During the Second World War, large numbers of troops stationed in the area compensated for a lack of holidaymakers. Sadly, we have no further details of staff who worked there over the years, but if you did or you know someone who did, pop their name in the comments below. As with so many other cinemas, inevitably the advent of television in the mid-50s heralded the beginning of a decline in admissions. From the 60s, the lure of cheap foreign holidays further eroded attendances. By the end of the decade, business at the Picture House was such that bingo replaced films on Wednesday evenings. The local paper on the 24th of September 76 reported that while films would cease altogether, bingo would continue on 3 rather than 2 nights weekly. Eventually and almost inevitably, the former cinema was permanently closed, but we are unsure of the exact date. If you know, by all means put it in the comments below. In 1982, the District Council compulsorily purchased the Picture House. The building stood empty for another 4 years until it was demolished for redevelopment. Today, as with so many other demolished cinemas, apartments now occupy the site. The only tangible reminders of the Picture House are a few artefacts which survive in the Cinema Museum in London. Here are a few details for the Cinema Museum if you want to give it a visit. It really is a must for any cinema enthusiast. By the way, I advertise them here without any charge at all because we want to see them survive and thrive.
You should buy one, try one, buy one now. A Walls ice cream.
Well, that's about it for this one. It's good to be back, and there are a few more cinemas you used to love coming soon. In the meantime, be good to each other and always be kind, and I'll see you soon. Ta-da.